to read to you just 3 of the hundreds of comments that I have received, just to demonstrate some of the knock-on effects that are happening here. This is from a Canadian. I canceled my Amazon Prime, Netflix, boycott American products, travel only in my own country, and I've changed all cosmetics and clothing to domestic or European brands. That's just one Canadian. A European says, even if Trump disappears, his voters are still there. The fact that it was possible to elect someone like him means that it could happen again. The takeaway is stay away from America. German says, what Trump doesn't understand is that people will talk to him and make deals with him while they are secretly securing new trade partners in the background because America is no longer safe. A real takeaway here is that even if you bring jobs home, right, which would take a very long time, you still have the issue of you've pissed off the rest of the world. And the issue is that it's not just the governments that are going around us, right? Military contracts being canceled, all kinds of trade contracts being canceled. That's just at the government level. The people in the country are also banding together and saying, screw it, we're just going to boycott American products, period. People will inconvenience themselves and switch brands if you piss them off bad enough. Of course, this is going to affect global sales, reducing revenue for the United States. When you have reduced revenue, what happens? You have fewer jobs, and you couple that with the fact that the tariffs make the prices go up. When prices go up, what do? They don't spend as much. This is why you have to have a diplomat and not a dipshit running the country. Because Trump thinks that he can treat the United States like a business deal. But see, in business, I've been in business myself for 20 years. If you were an unscrupulous shitbag like he is, you could just have a single deal with a company where you could just absolutely stomp them into the ground, right? Because you may only have to do business with them one time. So, if you have no morals, whatever. But that's not how it works in government. We have these long-term relationships, right? Where if Trump genuinely felt that he was being taken advantage of, that the United States was being taken advantage of, a diplomat would go and fly around. Well, I guess only to the countries that he's legally allowed into because he's a felon. But he could have anybody come to the White House and he could renegotiate. But this was never about that. It was about a group of people who believed a lie that pinned their hopes and dreams of a world that is gone on a man that doesn't really exist, who was never going to work for their interests, and all he's going to do is cut taxes for the rich, deregulate everything so that the environment gets absolutely pillaged, all of our social programs so that everybody is desperate and hungry, cause massive inflation and a recession. People will do whatever they are told because they are fearful. They just have to survive. That's where we're at right now.